All right, here we have Zach in the setup position. A couple of things we'll notice is his hands are centered, although maybe a little low, but not too bad. His head's in good position. He's looking at the target. I do have a little concern about his feet and his setup, as we have discussed in workouts since this time, but you can see how open he is. His feet do not match up. One points in this direction, one points in this direction, and one is forward and one is back. All right, as he begins the delivery, one thing I look for is he in sync with the hands and leg, the hands and the front leg, and I think he's out of sync a little bit, and we've discussed this also, and he's made some good adjustments in the workouts after this, but we notice that his hands go back and up, and they get behind him. His leg comes up, but it doesn't match his hands, and we can see that as he gets in the up position, his hands are back behind his head, and they're out of sync with the leg. Also notice as he starts down that he does not use the back leg very well. If you'll notice, the back leg, back knee is in an upright position. It's over the foot, it's not loaded, it's not turned in. And as he starts into the stride, it remains in that position. So I would like to see him get his knee inside the foot to start the stride. By doing this, by striding like this, and we've discussed this also, his front foot swings, and he gets a little swinging action with that front foot. Now, although he has a few of these flaws, he throws over his front leg pretty well. I would like to see him get a little more leverage off of it. As you can see, he goes right past it. There's no distinct point over the front leg where you could say that's where he applied, boom, the pressure and on the throw and got full leverage on it, because he continues his rotation forward and finishes in front with his right foot, with his left foot behind. As we take a look at his delivery from the front view, we notice again the setup with both feet. Very open setup with his feet. They're out of sync a little bit. We can also see here how low the hands are. And as he begins the delivery, the hands go back. He turns the upper body a little bit. His hands are a little bit behind him. And we notice that the stride is slightly off center. And it's because he's not using the back leg as well as he should, getting the knee inside the foot to load the leg. If we draw a line between feet, we get an angle something like that, which is not toward the hitter. Toward the hitter would be somewhere in this vicinity. So we can see that he's offline a little bit. His hands are probably contributing to that some, as is his back leg. And we see here as he throws, he's not getting full leverage over this front leg. It's a little bent, has a little angle to it. And he comes around, his hip comes around that leg because he's off center. You see the leg straighten up there, but when he lands, because his stride was offline and he used the front foot, and probably to some degree because of his setup, he just goes around that front leg from this angle. And we do want to pivot around the front leg on the throw, but we'd like to get it down a little bit firmer and a little more stable. Other than that, pretty good. He has a very good arm. Zach's got a lot of potential. He's already made some good adjustments, and I look forward to continuing to work with him.